Okay, so I'm going to give you a little film of the chicken yard and the garden. So we're looking towards the far end of the garden. The cage that you see there is for my mom's pet rabbits, and in front of that is the first compost pile where she dumps the rabbit litter pans, and I also put brush, and the chickens can come back here and they can dig it up and get it partially composted for me. So looking back this way, if you can see the fence there, that divides off this narrow strip of back area from the rest of the garden, so the chickens can be back here. I'm just going to show you how much space they have. I like to lean old pallets and stuff up against the fence so they have an area to get under and hide. So this right here is actually the former duck pen. Now I've just been using it for rabbit grow outs, but when there's no rabbits in here, I let the chickens come in, so they enjoy having an extra area to get in out of the weather if it's bad. All of this is part of the chickens' run. That is just a temporary area. I had this old board, so I just threw it on some area to lift it up so they have another area to run underneath if they want to. Some apple trees. This area here, I have plans to turn it into a hoop house to grow some more vegetables, and in the winter give the area girls, chicken girls, a little extra area to be. This area back here I will turn into the Muscovy duck house, and then the Muscovy ducks will have that area plus a lot of the garden beyond, plus I'll rotate the chickens and the ducks through different areas. This is the quail pen, one of them. Inside of this one is my two females, white bobwhite quail. Come on, show them your pretty face. I don't know where the other one's back there in the nest. There's a frame that I've planted in clover so that they will have some food later on. There is the other quail coop. Also bobwhite quail in here, but in this one is a pair of snowflake bobwhite quail. So that's the male. And the female, you can't really see her, but she's back in there behind in the bushes. So this whole chicken yard area I plant with as many edible bushes, trees, and vines as I can. So there's mulberries, there's sea berries, roses, willow, grape, josta berries, currants, pretty much everything I can fit in here. They have the compost area. I put all of the rabbit litter box contents in here all winter long, and they dig through it, and then in the spring I dig it out and put it in the garden, which I've already done. They are having a bounty of greens today because I went to the co-op after church and picked up a bag of greenery for them. And here is their actual coop. All the winter plastic and stuff is still up. I need to get that down. But I keep thinking this lovely weather cannot last. So a couple of extra coops here that I'm not currently using. This one is for quail, but I don't have anything in it. And this one used to have rabbits, but I've moved them to a bigger pen, so this one is currently empty as well. Leftover rabbit nest boxes that I'm not currently using that the chickens like to use for nests. Oh, look, there's somebody in there right now. Rain barrel off the roof. 2 plum trees that are going to produce fruit the first time this year. Over in this area I have it fenced off from the chickens because I have my strawberries and raspberries. Then back here we have what I call the bunny bordello. because it's where my buck sorrel lives. There he is. He is a Rex rabbit. I'm actually going to open this because I want to show you. He's also got some of the greens. And back there is this wired-in door so that he can interact with and see the does in the pen next door, so he's not on his own. He's such a pretty boy. There he goes, back over there by the door. He loves sitting back there so he can hang out with the does. Just gotta get this door shut here so I don't forget. Okay. Raspberries. And above us is an apple tree. This, let me back up so you can see it. Okay, so there is where the male rabbit is. Over here is the female rabbit pen. This I call the bunny barn. So that is Blackberry, one of my does. She's not pregnant, but she probably will. I'll get her pregnant probably in a couple weeks as soon as Thistle has her babies. There's Thistle. Thistle is due probably next week or the week after. Can't remember exactly. But this is a nice area for them because they have lots of space to jump up on top of tables and run. And I also have loft areas so I can store hay up there. And even though they're surrounded by the rabbit area, there's a gate here, and then around this way there's a gate right here, so I can let the rabbits out to run and play in this whole area. And then back here is the rest of the chicken yard. So we have honeyberries, currants, grapes, hardy kiwi, fuzzy kiwi, and we have the guinea pig pen. So this is Freddie on the right and Fiona on the left. What? You guys have treats. Did you eat your greens already? Yeah? I might have to go get them some more. Okay, so I have 12 chickens in all of this area. And if one of the girls goes broody for me, I plan on adding at least a couple more. Hello, how you doing? Are you gonna go broody? I love having things like the stumps because as you can see, they like to stand on them, and they have lots of little nooks, and after everything grows up and gets green, they will have lots of shady areas to lay down. Okay, now we are leaving the chicken run area, and I'll show you the rest of the garden here. Okay, so along the side of the coop, that's where I will put my tomato plants later. This one is planted in onions and kale. Heading back that way is the dog's litter box area and where the strawberries and raspberries are. Then we have this front patio area. And let's see, actually we'll go down this area first. So I have some currants in there. And this patio area actually has gates that I can gate it off if I want to let the chickens go into the area out there, but not in this front area, which is where I tend to grow a lot of the annual vegetables like lettuce that I don't want them to get into. So this area here will be beans later on. And we have a bunch of lettuces here. More lettuces. And then walking along the pathway, we have some perennial vegetables coming up.